What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? Good morning, y'all. It is Monday morning. Y'all here? That's my husband. He just got home. So, yeah, he making a little noise this morning. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, baby. But good morning, soil family. Let me get my chat open. I hope y'all had an awesome weekend. We did. We had a pretty good weekend. No complaints here at all. No complaints. All right, let's see. Let me get my life together. And then I'm going to chat with y'all. I see G Mama Grows in the building. Speaking to No Slick Name. Miss No Slick Name. I need to go back so I can see. Okay, I'm going to share this. And Dell, good morning. Land of Plenty, you are back home. Let's see. Let's talk. Jess Dorsha, good morning, Soil Sister. Brampton Gardner, good morning. Triple Threat, good morning, Soil Sister. Let's see, who else we got? Damn it! What's up, Soil Brother Dorsha? Can you see that smoke? Of course, I got one of my incense, one of my mosquito incense going that I got from the Jordan farm. I'm gonna need to purchase some of those real soon because I don't know, these mosquitoes disrespectful. So I need that in my life, a lot of it. So what's up, Soil family? I hope y'all had an. I got to go hold my friend's baby yesterday. Oh, he's 6 months and so stinking cute. I can imagine. Babies are amazing, so amazing. Backyard Farmer Pack. Good morning, Soil Sister. Thank y'all for being here. Look. I keep saying that I'm gonna always wish everybody, whoever, birthday, anniversary, or any type of celebrant thing going on, happy whatever anniversary, birthday, congratulations on your 100, 1K, 10K, 100,000, whatever you celebrating. We want to celebrate it with y'all. So congratulations to everybody. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all that good stuff. Spooning. Good morning, Soil family. Um, my sinuses hurt right now. Just finished doing a steam treatment and took a tablet. So, Dorsha, you got some of this stuff? This is freeze dried goldenrod. Freeze dried. We robbed the bank. Freeze dried goldenrod. I hope you feel better, Dorsha. I know you ended your live early yesterday because you were feeling bad, but I hope you are feeling a little better. It's gonna take time. I know it's gonna take time, but I hope you feel better today than you did yesterday. Oh dang, Andale. I missed your live this morning. Yes, it's a mess garden. Good morning, Soil family. On the way out the door. All right. Damn it. You have a good day. So y'all, I want to talk about these herbs we are getting into. We feel like it is so important. I wished I felt better. Oh, I wish I was closer so I could give you some tea or something. We are Seven Seas Farm. Good morning, Soil family. Oh my goodness, that's the wrong thing playing in my ear. So, can you freeze dry me? Well, I tried to freeze dry Bobby. It didn't work out too well. So, I wanted to reconstitute him, and he had no energy on Friday. So, that didn't turn out too well. So, I won't try to freeze dry humans. I'll just stick with herbs and food. But yeah, this goldenrod, y'all, smells so good. But and we got tons of goldenrod. I would advise you to check out Andale Homestead also because she did a lot of And this is just one bag. This is my bag, which is the small bag, because I put my husband to work. Happy is here. What's up, Happy? I'm glad you are here, Soil Sister. We appreciate you, Happy. Um, so what we are doing is we want to talk about more about these herbs that grow wild, whether it's on the side of the road, which you want to be off the road when you collect these. Wrong kind of meat, Sherry? Yeah, Brampton Garden. Wrong kind of meat. Good morning, Lisa Smith. Wrong kind of meat. Babe, they said you the wrong kind of meat to try to freeze dry. Good morning, babe.
Good morning. What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters?
What is goldenrod? So we're going to talk about it, Ladosha. But first, we're going to talk about cornstalk, corn silk. So I know some of us grew corn silk. G Mama Grows helped me grow corn this year because I watched her shorts and her short videos, and she taught me how we could. Um, they say, "Oh, he gone in the house." Good morning, team. Happy. Um, she taught me how to pollinate my corn so that I can get corn. But what I didn't realize is how important the corn silk, the tassels from the corn is. So important. So important. So some of the benefits of the corn silk, and you can make tinctures, um, tea, or honey and vinegar with your corn. So important. Bladder infections. So the thing is, and this is not medical advice. This is only, we only having a conversation. The corn silk is a natural way of healing your body instead of using synthetics, which will weigh on your body in so many ways. I do suffer with high blood pressure, and the thing is, the medication that they prescribe me will cause issues in other ways. So you need a med for everything. Basically, that's what it is. You need something to help something else. This to help boost this up while this is tearing this down. And then you need this to help boost that up and before you know it, you got a whole cabinet full of meds that you got to take every day. So corn silk can help in so many ways. I mean, you grow corn, don't throw the silk away. Put it in a jar. You have to use alcohol that's 80% or higher to make the tincture, but it's better than get these. I mean, you can go to the doctor and they say, "Oh, okay, you got a bladder infection or a UTI." They're gonna give you this antibiotic or this dose pack or steroid or whatever to try to help with that. So instead of the synthetic, get you some corn silk. It will help with bladder infections, inflammation, which is a UTI, inflammation of the urinary system, prostate inflammation, kidney stones, and bedwetting. I told my sister-in-law, I said, I'm gonna have fun with this one because we getting older in life. We getting older in life, and sometimes you gotta sneeze, and you wish you hadn't sneezed, and you TT a little bit on yourself. I mean, I know it happened to people all the time. So I dehydrated mine and put it into a mason jar too. Good, good, because that's one less thing you gotta waste or compost. Now you can do something with that corn silk. So bedwetting, as you get older, bedwetting it's a thing for most people. However, my friend Sandy West was 107. She did not wet the bed. She would yell to the top of her lungs for you to come help her to the potty. Yeah. So it was no TTing for her. She didn't wear the pins. She didn't wear anything. She wanted to be free. So, yeah, she was always free. And she didn't wet. She did grow up on an island. So, how many of these herbs did she use to help her? So, yeah. Yes, I have pressure incontinence. Hate it. Exactly. So CornSilk can help strengthen your urinary tract system or prostate and help with that wetting, bed wetting, or TTing. It's that sneeze for me. It also helped to treat congestive heart failure, diabetes, high blood pressure, fatigue, and high cholesterol. This is not medical advice. I haven't taken pharmaceuticals in over 25 years. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Can it help with rheumatoid arthritis? So I haven't seen anything with corn silk helping with rheumatoid arthritis, but and it does suggest that you use 100 proof vodka to make this tincture, something like Everclear. Whew, this is herbal information only. So, but there's so many ways. I always say, do your research. I am a student. I'm learning right along with y'all. When you say alcohol, you're talking about drink alcohol, right? Yes, yes, drink alcohol. So something like Everclear, um, or anything I say anything that's 90 proof or higher. Some people say 80 proof or higher, but for corn silk, it did say 100 proof vodka. So you definitely want something with a high proof, as high as you can get it. But you know, I tried Everclear when I was younger. Every time I see a bee, I'm like freaking out. I love those backyard herbs. Eat those herbs today and avoid eating a bunch of pharmaceuticals later. That's right. Good morning, Lion Crest. That's right, backyard farmer. It's nothing like growing your own. Everclear is the best. It's real high. Let me tell you, it's the best. I don't know about the smell and the taste, but yeah, it's real high. Woo. I bought 2 bottles of Everclear like some years ago, and we've been holding on to those things for life for a reason. And now we are in this apothecary series. Is coming in handy. So you definitely want to make sure you have and save as many herbs and vegetables as you can, because on Fridays my husband usually go over what tropical or fruit we grow and the leaves or something about this plant that can help. Put your calendula and flowers in some oil this week. Good, good. I use Everclear. Ooh. And your hand sanitizer, yeah, that Everclear. You can't drink Everclear. It burns for real. Let me tell you, it do in real life. So Lion Chris said, I hope everybody doing good. We are doing well, Lion Chris. I hope you are doing great. So I even found out like we have tons of pine trees around here, like tons of them. We just got one cut down, and we put out a video about getting our pine tree cut down. So, but if you want, you can drink. Look, so pine, even the pine needles from the pine trees have medicinal properties in it. Crafty Mom Creations. Good morning. So I say before you burn or compost something, research it, because you'd be surprised at what you could get out of something as simple as pine needles. We take pine needles, and well, my husband used a lot of pine needles now because he needed to um, get his smoker going for his bees. But if I get these pine needles at the right time while they still green, I can make tea. I'm about to hit that affiliate for Harvest Right, fam. I'll be watching that video again. Oh my God, Lion Crest. Are you serious? We appreciate you for using our affiliate link. But man, when you get that freeze dry, and it take a couple weeks, but once you get it, woo, you're gonna be nonstop. But pine needles are great too, very beneficial. Good morning, micro farmer. Nicole Groves, researching everything green in my yard. Yeah, so that's the thing. You want to research everything in your yard. Research pine needles. We have pine trees. I mean, huge pine trees out here, and they fall in our yard all the time. But pine needles are good for the eyesight, vitamin A. Also for mosquitoes. Yeah, they are good for eyesight, hair and skin, red blood cells, reduce inflammation, arthritis pain, which I suffer with. Yeah, I've been using pine needles in my containers, break down well. Yeah, we use pine needles too. Muscle aches and soreness, and mental clarity. Pine needles, y'all, pine needle tea. Now they say don't boil it, but you should steep it. Pine needle tea. Do your research. Do your research. So again, before you get rid of something, research it. Look into what is it good for. So I know Dorsha was asking about goldenrod. So let's look at all the things goldenrod is good for. And so what we decided to do is, and like I said, Andel has been working with goldenrod a lot over the last few weeks. This stuff grow on side the road like crazy. This is just a little bag of goldenrod. Good morning, team. Happy. I appreciate you for being here. This is just one bag of goldenrod. Where do you get the pine needles? Out of my yard. Pine needles, we have pine trees. So pine needles are here to stay unless we cut the trees down. But, so many benefits in the pine needles. Why would we want to get rid of them all? But if anything is a danger to us or our neighbors, of course we'll get rid of it. But the trees are huge. That's where you get your pine needles from. Your pine trees. Or, forage for them. Foraging. It's fun. Me and my husband went foraging yesterday, but I like to get the goldenrod. So I think goldenrod grow in certain parts of the world, but definitely a fall crop. And they grow, hey, Sunny's place, they grow like goldenrod. What does goldenrod look like? So this is goldenrod that I freeze dried. Yeah, pine needles are everywhere. I'll show you the goldenrod. So how do you? Oh, so Andel is making honey infused goldenrod. Her honey is infused with goldenrod. So what her husband has a testimony, and I'm not gonna tell it because hopefully Worth will come on and talk about goldenrod. But I have some fresh goldenrod that we just got yesterday, and this is what it looked like. So I wanted to make sure I had a lot of the leaves too. So that's what it looked like. It's just a tall plant. We just snipped it at a certain point, and that's goldenrod. We'll have a goldenrod video coming out soon. But goldenrod is good for. Let's see what all they say. I know inflammation. I know inflammation. I wish I could put a picture up. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yeah. So and that's how it was when we went to Virginia. I was like, that gotta be goldenrod. It's all over the place. Like it was crazy how much goldenrod was out there. But it was right on side of the road. And I remember Andale saying, you don't want to get it from directly off side of the road. You want to get it off the road some because you don't want it to be sprayed. So we found this was off the road where less chances of it being sprayed. So the bees actually love goldenrod. So we have a premiere on Wednesday, and in that premiere we talk about goldenrod infused honey, where the bees will go out and collect the pollen from the goldenrod and take it back to the what do you call it thing? The hive, and the honey smell just like this goldenrod. So we tried it the first time with beehive, and it was delicious. It smelled kind of funky, but it was good. Muscle spasms, goldenrod, exactly. Not to confuse with ragweed, that part. People think it's ragweed, but goldenrod is natural. So a lot of people say, I'm allergic to goldenrod. That stuff make me itch. And I hear Dale say all the time, it's not the goldenrod, it's the ragweed. So I heard her husband saying that he used goldenrod every single day, and ever since then, he don't have the issues that he used to have. But I'll let them talk about that over on Andale Homestead. So, and hopefully Worth will talk about it again. I'm not sure, were we live when he said it? I'm not sure if he was live when we went to Andale Homestead and Worth talked about the goldenrod. But y'all, it's amazing. Yeah, ragweed is what we're allergic to, not goldenrod. So it's amazing. I have a huge pantry in my yard. Beneficial information. Interesting. Yes, Bob. So do your research. I always say, no matter what, you want to do your own research and see what it's all about. How to make the tea with that pine needle. But yeah, it could benefit you or somebody. It could save somebody's life. Ragweed destroys me every start of September. So, oh, we were live when Worth was talking about the goldenrod. So go check out the live that we did last Sunday with Andale Homestead. Something is crawling with Andale Homestead, and we were at Andale's house. Hey, Alpha Humphrey. We stopped by Andale's house, and Worth did a live. It was the four of us: me, Bobby, Andale, and Worth. So it was Black's Tropical and Andale Homestead. We were all at the Land of Plenty, and Wirt talked about how goldenrod is for him. You only need a few drops a day. Don't take too much. So I thought that was amazing information to hear him talk about what it actually do for him. It's actually from Europe. Let me tell you, we got so much goldenrod. So what I've been doing with our herbs is I freeze dry it, because now it's everything, the benefits, everything. Y'all smell like it's locked in. But when I had goldenrod honey the other day, whoo, at first the smell was like, hold up, I don't know. But I was gifted goldenrod tincture by, let's see, Nicole at Hidden Oaks. Oh, really? So we'll see her soon, Hidden Oaks Homestead. We met her at HOA. They were in love with the freeze dried candy. So I told her, if I see you tomorrow, I'm gonna give you some freeze dried Skittles. She was so happy to get those Skittles. But I love the idea of freeze drying it. Yes. So we wanted to make sure we had enough goldenrod, because in the next month or so, goldenrod will go away. And then with the flock, good morning. And then you'll have to wait until next year to be able to get goldenrod. So I say we get as much as we can now. We can preserve it because the leaves and the flowers are medicinal, and then we'll have goldenrod for the entire year. So I know some people cannot get goldenrod in their area, but there are people in your community that have goldenrod. Freeze dried Skittles are the best. So that's what we are working on: freeze drying all of our herbs and building our apothecary, because you want to be able to take care of yourself and your family. That woman knows foraging, and wow, I'm gonna have to well, I don't know, because yesterday I was afraid to go in the woods. I was like, there's a lot of bees out here, babe. But yeah, I was like, I don't know about that. So definitely keep your eyes open, or if you grow corn, keep your CornSilk. It's great. You'll love it. Goldenrod, yes. So goldenrod reduce inflammation, relieve muscle spasm, fights infection, can lower your. It's like a diuretic, so it can lower your blood pressure, treats UTI, kidney stones, and can heal wounds. So you definitely want to keep goldenrod. And guess what, y'all? Goldenrod is free. Pine needles are free, and CornSilk. If you're gonna grow CornSilk is free. It come with your corn, right? So you want to save those things, and do what you can with them. Don't get rid of them. So let's talk about this cayenne. I was going to talk about my hibiscus, but Nicole's accent actually is the best. Yeah, I love her accent. I can't wait to see them in a couple weeks. Um, my hibiscus tree is laying on the ground. I will show y'all, but I'm not. Maybe I'll show y'all in a later video. Free 99, bro. Exactly. Those are your words, right? Free 99. Unlike this frappe that I had to have. My husband like, you gonna stop buying them. We gonna make them. I'm like, okay, whatever you say, sir. So we gonna make some frappes. But let's talk about cayenne and the benefits of cayenne. So we just freeze dried our cayenne too. Hibiscus. Love me some hibiscus tea. Cayenne is dropping my germination rate. What? Our cayenne is still growing. I did a live yesterday on Facebook. I was sitting out on the ground in the garden, and it was still tons of cayenne on the plant. I'm not too sure if we're gonna do anything more with them, other than let them keep the pest away. But cayenne is another benefit to your medicine cabinet, your apothecary. So cayenne can boost your immune. Of course, we know y'all heard me sneezing like crazy. Hands in the dirt. Good morning, soil brother. It can prevent nasal congestion. Yeah, it had my whole house sneezing, but it's a benefit. It's a benefit. So it was doing us a favor. Somebody said in the comments that, "Good morning, Linda. All that sneezing mean you did something right." And I was like, most definitely, soil sister. It felt like we did something right because between the onion and the cayenne, that was a rough day. Helps digestion, lowers the risk of asthma. This is cayenne, so whether you use the cayenne pepper or the cayenne powder, but grow cayenne because it can help not only for your body but out in the house. I mean, outside in your yard. Bless you. Yeah. Ginger Ninja. Good morning. Love to use cayenne in the kitchen. All the flavors and spices are good for you. Yep. It enhance your blood circulation. So if you are prone to strokes or you think you may be having a heart attack or something, cayenne. It'll help open up those blood vessels and get that blood flowing. Not medical advice, I'm just saying. Not just not medical advice. It tackles arthritis. It can prevent cancer, weight loss, toothache relief, and reduce inflammation. It also keep pests away, which I can say that definitely worked because my husband has been growing the same cayenne plant out there in our garden for about 3 years now. He never take it up. He just leave it out there, bounce back big and stronger every year, and we have no pest issues on out here in this garden. And the cayenne bush is huge. I actually chopped half of it down this year because it was huge. But cayenne, grow it, grow it. These hot peppers, and I always say, I don't like hot stuff. We don't hot stuff, no. But you definitely want cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper in the raw. You can chew on, if you can chew on the pepper, just chew on it, a little bit, little piece of it. If not, a teaspoon or so a day, a half a teaspoon, I would say a day. You can put it in your coffee. You can put it in, whatever you're drinking. Cayenne and cumin together. So many benefits from both. They are like super team. Yeah. So raw cayenne, you can just chew on if you can stand the heat, just chew on the pepper a little bit. It's good. It'll get your blood flowing and heat those insides up, help you digest your food. So many benefits to it, but definitely do your research. So that's cayenne. We talked about cayenne pepper, goldenrod, and y'all check out Andell. Andell did you're welcome, Good Eats Homestead. Andell did a live where she talked about how to make honey, how to infuse your honey with, come on thing. Snuggles. What Big Swole today? Big Swole just got home. What's up, Snuggles? Where you been hiding? But and they'll show how she infused her cayenne. Don't need the weight loss though. Broke. She showed how she infused her honey with goldenrod. So y'all go over there and check that video out. Um, I take my goldenrod and I make tea with it. I make tea bags with them, and just put them in a jar and set them on the shelf. So when we need them, I do keep some loose, and I am making a tincture with some. But you want to have it in a couple different forms. But I think that honey is great because, like her husband said, he just dipped his spoon in and put it in his drink, in his coffee, and he good. So I think that's great. Didn't know about the cayenne. Yeah, so many benefits to cayenne. I might have to get them for you, Snuggles. I might have to get them for you. Snuggles been had. Good morning, Audrey. How you doing, Soil Sister? I'm with you. I don't mind a little spice. Yeah, but I really don't like hot peppers. It's a lot of things, growing up I always say I don't like this, I don't like that. But I've learned how to be able to consume it so that we can get the benefits from it. Uh-oh. Snuggles was looking for you.
What up, Snuggles? What you behind there, man? Hey, I want to share with y'all my little ruby wave. I don't know what is that.
Smelling up the whole house.
Yeah.
Hold up, baby. Got your arm in the way. This is ruby red.
Ruby
Supreme
Guava.
I wish y'all could smell this.
Yeah, I want to cut it. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah.
Let me come on, baby, because you
it.
can't see. Like, wait a minute.
Let's see what it looks like inside.
So this is a Ruby Supreme Guava.
It's white inside.
This is a Peruvian.
It's got to be Peruvian.
Yeah, this is not Ruby Supreme. This is Peruvian. Let me get a piece of that. Breakfast.
I thought that was labeled. That's the first fruit.
This one's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like a pear.
But our Ruby Supremes are red.
Mm-hmm. That's Peruvian.
So it was mislabeled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
It's so easy. Thank you, babe. That's good, though. You gonna freeze that rest of that? I'm just saying. We can make a smoothie with it later. I would like you to have a collab with a YouTuber called Talk About Health and Food. Well, Snuggles, tell them to email me because we all about health. That was good. What does Goldenrod taste like? So the honey, I've only had Goldenrod honey, which is a very pleasant taste. I would say a little floral, but not really floral. It really doesn't have a bad taste or anything. But I can't tell you, I haven't had Goldenrod tea yet. Thank you, Charlotte. We appreciate you for the $10 super chat. I would like you to do a review on a young man called Minister Inky, talk about natural foods. Okay, I'm going to look into that. I promise you I'm going to look into that, Snuggles. Yeah, that guava was good. We have a lot of guava coming now. I'm waiting on the Mexican cream guava. I'm waiting on Mexican cream. Big Swole, where have you been? He has been here. So Bobby is getting ready to start. He just got bees. He's had bees now for a week, and he is doing great with them. He just went into his hive, which he'll put out a video soon about that. But he'll start a Bee 101 series where he'll do a collaboration with the Beehive Homestead, and it'll be all things bees. We're going to start from the bottom up. He will take questions and talk about, when I say Jared from the Beehive Homestead, I mean, they are so knowledgeable when it comes to these bees and told us so much information. So we have a premiere coming out Wednesday at 11 a.m. About our visit there and picking up bees. And then they'll start doing these lives where they'll just talk about how to be a beekeeper and the safe and proper way of raising bees, some of the do's and the don'ts, but amazing. Put it in a hot sauce bottle with olive oil. Whoo, that cayenne ain't no joke. It was good. And Jen, looking at your background, seems like you are somewhere hidden in the Caribbean. Yeah, Caribbean, Georgia. Thank you, Snuggles. That banana plant, you can see one rack of bananas right here, that banana plant got, I mean, this whole mat got about 5 bunches, 5 of these things, 5 bunches of bananas. So, my goodness. Northern state, if you don't mind. But aren't you all in we are in Savannah. Almost bit the screen. Oh my goodness. That thing smells so good. The Mexican cream guava is my favorite. Oh, yes. Yes. I cannot wait. I think we got 4 Mexican cream coming. So if you're interested in raising bees or learning or seeing Bobby's journey with raising bees, um, we will start that soon. It's pretty good. We put our greenhouse up yesterday and it's right beside the beehive. I was a little intimidated about going beside it, but it was good. It was good. So the goldenrod is kind of woody. It's not something like I would eat a lot of, but the benefits are worth it. Yeah, that's what I say. And my thing is, I'm quick to say I don't eat this or I don't like that, but then when you hear about the benefits, it's like, okay, let me get some down. Like okra, I need to freeze dry okra to see if I can eat it that way, because I hear freeze dry okra is good. So G Mama Grows want bees. Yeah. Good morning, Soil Family. I do not understand, but good morning. All that homesteader. Good morning, Soil Sister. Hubby against bees, but after HOA, I think if I caught a wild swarm, he wouldn't complain. I think after he got his first dose of honey from your yard, he'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah. From Holmes talked about my husband after all the benefits of raising bees. She said they do more than just make honey. They do more than just make honey. They are gonna work some magic around here. I know that. But we did set in we did talk to we listened to Kaylee's talk at the HOA about catching a swarm. So, and that was right on time because we got bees the next day and rode home with bees, which was a whole nother trip, but it was worth it. Now we have the bees home and listening and cleaning at the same time. Girl, I got all my cleaning done this morning. I was a cleaning somebody. Now I just got a load of clothes in the dryer and I'll be done for the day. Benefits outweigh the taste every time. Yeah, so like my mind had to grow up with my taste buds and stop saying I don't like because the benefits, I keep not liking. It's almost like saying I don't like life. So I love life. So I know the things that the earth, God put on this earth for us to produce. I need to love it. I need to learn to love it and do what I gotta do. The heat ruined my corn this year. Oh man. So I heard a lot of that. The heat ruined, not enough water, too much heat with the corn. Sorry to hear that. Good morning, Barb. Over on Facebook. We appreciate you. So y'all, I think I'm going to build a swarm trap horizontal hive over the winter to be ready. I think that's a good idea. It doesn't hurt to be ready. Doesn't hurt to be ready. I think he'll be busy making knives and won't won't notice. That could be true too. So go ahead. I think you should do it because you never know. We supposed to get temperatures in the low 30s in my parts of Georgia this week. So we are supposed to get down in the 40s. So we did start putting up our greenhouse so that we can get ready for when the temperatures dip because we have some tropical plants that we need to protect throughout the winter. But we want to make sure we have the greenhouse up so when it's time to roll that stuff in, we can just go ahead and take it in, and it won't be too much of a loss this year. But like our papaya, we got to figure out what to do with this 14-foot papaya that's out here. So the bananas are good, but we'll talk about that as we get into the winter. Right now, we still harvesting. I got tomatoes out there that's popping out, and I need to harvest tons of hibiscus. We got bananas still ripening, and guava, passion fruit. Like it's crazy. Pineapples. So we still in full swing of it. Look like summer, but we know we need to get used to. I mean, get prepared for the winter. So, with that being said, y'all, I think I got all my talks out of the way, and I'm not gonna hold y'all up because I can't think of anything else. So tomorrow, I even sprinkle cayenne on my popcorn. Ooh, my goodness, I can't imagine. Um, Tomorrow we should have a freeze dried video coming out. I'm not sure which one. Maybe something fun. I might can get my husband to play with the candy video, um, because we have a giveaway attached to that video. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention to the candy freeze dried video. I have been outside wrapping my pots like gifts. Yeah, definitely want to be ready. And it's in the 60s in the morning and high 80s in the evening. So that's the thing with us. We get in the 80s and 90s during the day, but at night we might get in the high 50s and 60s during the night. So we don't want it to drop too low and we're not prepared. So we definitely want to be prepared. But I'm loving that greenhouse out there. It's really nice. I love it. So we will talk about some more herbs on next Monday because I call this Medicinal Mondays. And if y'all have any tips, always feel free to talk about your herbs in the comment section and give everybody tips because y'all know we are one community. Soil family. We help each other, we look out for each other. That's the blessing of it all. And I'm gonna play this commercial that I always forget to play before I go out. Compliments of my husband. So, awesome live and tips. Have a blessed day. Yes, y'all have a blessed day. And y'all, meet me over on Tuesday tomorrow. And Dale will be dropping some nuggets as always. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. Until next time, don't let nobody steal your joy.